Hi everybody. I thought today we would talk about teachers and how they've influenced your life and my life. For starters, for those of you that don't know, my father is a teacher and my sister is a teacher. Our teachers are a big influence in my life in one way or another, but I've had several teachers in my life, as you've heard in my past video blogs here, that have influenced my career and things like that. What most of you don't know is something I alluded to in my last video blog was I have a love of technology, specifically a love of adaptive technology. Because I'm disabled, I take an interest in those types of things, but technology started, my love of technology started, when I was in 6th grade. I had a wonderful 6th grade science teacher who took the time to explain things and was very hands-on with teaching us different methods of science and different experiments and things like that. And he had a hands-on approach to teaching as far as experiments and doing group projects with our science. And after that, I went on to further my middle school career, of course, and I had great science teachers all throughout there. And then when I got to high school, I was big into science. I was taking all the science they would let me, and I had great science teachers all throughout, and I've got a special, what they call a scholarship for people with disabilities. It was called the Do It Scholarship, and it was specifically geared toward technology. It was one out of, I think, 15 in the United States to get it. And I got that because of my wonderful teachers again and the wonderful recommendations that they made. It is no longer provided to people around the United States, but I was one of the lucky last ones to get that, and I studied for, I think, about a month out of the summer after my junior year at the University of Washington with their professors, and they taught us things about computers and taught us how to make web pages and how the interworkings of the computer works and how, as people with disabilities, we can use different technologies to further our careers and help us in our everyday lives. Now, granted, technology helps everybody in their everyday life, but I believe it benefits people with disabilities the most, probably, because we can do things that, let's say, even 14, 15 years ago, we couldn't do. And so technology is a very huge part of my life. You hear me talk about writing all the time. But the truth is, I couldn't do writing without technology. This tablet I'm talking to you on now is a big part of my writing career. And sitting next to the tablet here, which I won't move to show you, is a desktop. And then I have a laptop on the other side of the tablet. And then I also have these little handheld recorders that you see here. That's another piece of technology. And then I have my smartphone, which keeps my schedule. And I also have different things on my Wii console that I use to keep up to date on things. I have what they call a Pulse app on my Samsung tablet that keeps me up to date on the New York Times bestsellers list on specific genres. So technology plays not only a huge part of my life as a person with a disability, but it plays a huge part in my career, and I believe all those teachers were telling me the right thing, and I thank them every single day, whether it's face-to-face or in my own mind during my morning prayers. I thank God and them every single day for pushing me in the direction that they did. I've been lucky enough to be face to face with my teachers that I went to school with here in North Branch, the ones that have influenced my life in different ways. There was the teacher who taught me my love of writing, my love of theater, and my love of art history, and there was my history teacher who taught me my love of history point blank. And then there was the science teachers that heavily influenced my life. And I've been lucky enough to, after my high school career, be able to talk to those people face to face, or send them a note saying, thank you for what you did for me. I don't think our teachers in a whole get thanked enough for what they do for our future, because really children are our future. And yes, it's good to have people you look up to and mentors in your church and in your community and things like that. But I believe our teachers also play a big part in it, and they don't get recognized as much as they should. So again, to those teachers, you know who you are. There's 4 of you who were huge influences in my life. Thank you so much. And I strongly feel that I wouldn't be where or who I am without having you along the way. And I really respect you for what you do. So here's just a note to say, please say thank you to all your teachers and let them know how much what they're teaching you and how their methods of teaching, like hands-on experiments and things like that. Give your input to your teachers. Let them know what has influenced your career or what you want to do later on in life when you get done with school. Let them know how much they mean to you, and please tell them thank you.